Hey everybody, just wanted to show you here this storm system that we have coming up for the middle of next week, and this looks like it could be a pretty significant storm, both in severe weather and potentially some snow. And this here we're looking at is Wednesday, Wednesday evening, and here we can see our trough out here coming into the Four Corners region, positive tilt on it. A lot of energy coming around underneath it though. And we'll go ahead now to 12Z on Thursday. I'm sorry, 12Z Wednesday. Remember, you can see the storm system is starting to close off out here. Here's the energy coming around the base, and we get out to Wednesday evening. And take a look here at what's going on now. You can see the trough now is taking on a neutral tilt, whereas it's very clearly positive here, taking on a more neutral tilt. And look what happens now as we go out to Thursday morning, Halloween morning, and you can see now it's starting to take on a negative tilt. So it's definitely swinging around and gaining a lot of energy. As it's doing so, it's cutting off, deepening, and very strong system coming in here. Now we'll take a look at our surface reflection, and here is this would be Wednesday evening. And we're looking here at I'm sorry, this is Tuesday evening, and here's our low pressure system forming in the high plains, and we're looking at here's our warm front here, cold front down here. We'll go out to Wednesday morning, and here's the storm is starting to take shape here. There's our warm front, there's our cold front coming in like that. Now watch what happens now as we go out to into Thursday. Here you can see the low is really starting to deepen. Very deep. They're pulling in a lot of moisture. There's a lot of high dew point air being pulled out of the Gulf of Mexico ahead of the storm. A lot of cold air, I should say, being pulled down on the backside of it. So there's a big clash going on in there as the storm is really starting to take off. We'll take a look here at the low-level jet, and very evident low-level jet here, 925 millibars. Now keep in mind where I showed you that that high dew point air coming in. That's where that low-level jet is feeding into. You can see a lot of moisture coming in there as well, a lot of strong jet. So there's a lot of energy with this system, a lot of dynamics with this system, and there is a lot of moisture available to this system as well. We'll go forward here with the low-level jet. You can see it's present throughout the entire event here. Very, very strong low-level jet as we get out to here. I want to show you here now. I want you to notice what direction these winds are coming from on this low-level jet. They're coming from the south, or south-southeast on the low-level jet here. So now we're going to go to 700 millibars, and look what's happening with these winds. Now we're starting to see them come out of the southwest instead of the southeast. Southwest instead of southeast. And that's a lot of spin in the atmosphere that's going on there when you're looking at changes of that nature. From just 925, they're coming like this. And here at 700, they're coming like this. That's very strong shear, and that's going to show up when I show you the shear maps as well. Here is our 300 millibars, and obviously very, very strong upper level jet coming in here. So that's a lot of energy coming in with this system at all levels. Very potent system coming in. You can see here where I've been concerned about. We're showing you where the area of shear is. You're also in the right rear quadrant as well. So a lot going on here that's potentially looking at severe weather outbreak. I think certainly as we head through Wednesday, we're looking down in this region here. And then into Thursday, it's maybe going to be looking at this region here as ours. And there could be some up in here as well. But I think that these are going to be the areas of main concern. This is where you have all the ingredients kind of coming together. You have the upper level dynamics. You have the surface moisture. You have the low pressure with the front coming in as well, providing surface lift as well. Now, that's going to be the case further north as well, but it's not quite as impressive as far as all the other ingredients being together at the same time as it is down here. So that's why I'm thinking that that area is going to be the one to watch for the Wednesday, Thursday period for severe weather. This area in here is the focal point for that. Going ahead here now, here's our bulk shear, and you can see that this is just just incredible shear, and and I showed you that. That's you got look 80 knots of bulk shear up in this region here. I mean, but that's why I was showing you where those winds are coming. Like this. At 925 and like this at 700. So when you have that, this is gonna show up like that. So that shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Now here is our 850 thicknesses, because on the other side of the storm we're gonna be looking at snow, and right about depending on your elevation, I usually use about 1320 decameters for the critical thickness. Depends on the elevation, like where I'm here in Port Matilda, it's more like, maybe 1312, something like that because of the elevation. But 1320 is a good guess. It's that'll get you there. And it's right around here on this map. Right about there would be 1320. So, now the storm isn't quite formed yet. We have a low here, a little bit of a reflection, a low up here. It's, front there, front like that. And we're looking at, there could be some very light snows going on up in this region, up in here. I'm not expecting too much at this point to be going on, but there might be a little bit happening there. But now watch what happens now as we go out here and this storm starts to take shape. Look at this, the cold air getting pulled down. Now our 1320 line on this point is going to be, somewhere probably right around here. Will be our 1320 line. So, this storm is starting to pick up some strength. It's going to be throwing moisture back. So we're probably looking at some snows back in this region here like this. Some lighter snows going on in there. And then we'll go out to the final panel here. This is where the storm is really starting to wind up. You can see the cold air is starting to get wrapped into the storm. So again, we'll take a look at whereabouts our 1320 line is, and that's going to be right about in there, right like that. So we'll take a look here, and we're probably looking at snow, down through this region here. Certainly up in here, we're looking at snow going on, and with this gradient here of the wind, and you add in the upper level wind as well, could be looking at some pretty nasty conditions up in here. So that's what I wanted to show you, and that's a little bit out of order there, but that's okay. That's what I wanted to show you, that this storm is going to have severe weather on its front side and winter weather on its back side. And we're looking at 6+ inches of snow, and maybe significantly more, depending on how this storm winds up in this region here. So very potent storm coming up, a lot going on with it, a lot of dynamics, a lot of moving parts. We'll keep an eye on it over the next several days, but that's my first take on it, and I will talk to you all later.